what made you decide to change your thought process, and then how it is affecting sports right now, because it's just crazy to think about men playing in women's sports.
Absolutely. I mean, it's very difficult when you're in that mindset, when you've struggled with body dysmorphia and gender dysphoria. When you're in that moment, you don't think about what's going on in the wider world. So, when I was trans, when I struggled with gender dysphoria, I didn't see what was happening. I didn't see this indoctrination of children in schools. I didn't see everything that was going on in women's sports. It was only when I took a step back and, woke up and realized that I was making myself unhappy. I was making my friends and family unhappy because of my identity struggle. It was only when I stepped back, I actually realized, hang on a minute, there's some really bad things going on. And, I've been speaking with a lot of athletes. I'm a spokesperson for Caitlyn Jenner's Fairness First PAC. And I've seen, firsthand, there are so many women that are losing their rights, their voice right now. And there are so many children being pushed gender ideology. And, I saw that going on. I was like, what, this is wrong. I need to try to speak up for these people.
Yeah, and you talk about the sports aspect of it, and it's something that we've covered a lot here. And the greatest irony that I see in all of this is the only rights that are getting taken away are biological women's rights. There is no other right that is taken away. You never had the right as a male to play in women's sports to a certain level. We're not talking about little kids playing soccer or Ring Around the Rosie or anything like that. Because to me, and I think you'll agree with me, at the end of the day, no rights are being touched, yet it's being pushed out there, and the narrative is, oh, well, this is some sort of hate group that doesn't want to allow men to play women's sports, and they're taking away a right. There was never a right to do this.
Well, it's ironic because trans people and the trans community seem to have more rights than anyone else right now. They're actually a protected class. I mean, we saw yesterday on the White House flying the LGBT trans flag in place of the US flag. I mean, that's how far it's got now. So these people have more rights than everyone at this point. So it's the fact that they are claiming there's a genocide, they're having their rights taken away, yet they don't realize the hypocrisy of what they're saying, because they are actually taking away the rights of women. They're actually taking away the rights of parents to choose what is being taught to their kids. And in some states like California, they're pushing to take kids away from their parents and call it child abuse if the parent doesn't affirm the child's gender identity. So, these people have more rights than everyone else, and it's absolutely hypocritical for them to say they don't.
Are you tired of waiting ages for your grill to heat up? Now you can say goodbye to those tedious moments of impatiently watching the charcoal burn and say hello to instant barbecue perfection. Thanks to our new friends at Grill Blazer. Hit it, Blade. Yeah, that's right. Grill Blazer guns are designed to do everything from expertly searing your meats to lighting charcoal grills, wood stoves, outdoor fireplaces, and just about anything you can think of that you need a high-power fire to solve your problem. It's a real Bruce Willis situation. They offer two types of grill guns. The Grill Gun Basic. It's a high-power propane torch, let's be honest. Designed to light charcoal and wood grills and smokers, it burns up to 3,600 degrees. It's like having the sun in your hands. Its 30-inch flame is for anything you need a big bad torch to do. The SUV gun has a shorter barrel, perfect for professional culinary kitchen uses, for gently caramelizing brulee or baked ribs. And other sugars/fruits to rapidly searing steaks outside the grill. I don't like when you put it right next to each other. All right, so get your grill gun from Grill Blazers today and let the grilling adventures begin. Visit grillblazer.com and use promo code BOOSTER for 15% off this. Heat up your life. That's grillblazer.com. Promo code BOOSTER for 50% off your order. Let's look at yours, David. What is
Look
yours
at this one.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't have a propane tank attached to it. Uh-oh, this one does. Supplies! grillblazer.com. Use promo code BOOSTER. Be grilling and chilling. Get blazed.
Well, we saw Austin Killips, the cyclist, win another women's event this past weekend, and we had talked about this a few weeks ago when it first happened. But when you see some of these international governing bodies, whether it be cycling or FINA with swimming, a lot of the rules are to lower testosterone to certain levels before you're allowed to compete. But my question is, won't that just encourage transitioning at younger and younger ages?
Well, that's the argument they like to use, these medical establishments and doctors. They like to say, we need to transition these kids at 12 to 13 in order for the puberty blockers to work, in order to suppress either their estrogen or testosterone. So that's the argument they like to use. But in terms of sport, regardless of how many hormones these people take, even for a period of a number of years, they still have a significant advantage. There was actually a study done at the University of Missouri, I think it's Kansas, Missouri, and they actually did a study and they found that service members that were transgender, even after 2 years of taking testosterone suppressants and estrogen, they still had a 12% advantage when running against women. So regardless of what age these people start on hormones, they still have an advantage. So therefore, it's tantamount that biological men do not compete against women.
Hey, YouTube, thanks for checking us out. If you didn't know, we do a live sports show the way you like it, where it's mainly about sports and common sense from 6:30 to 8 a.m. Central. That's 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern. Come join us. We take live calls Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have a live chat, aka the Booster Club or the Trust Tree, where you can come under the wing and into our hearts. So make sure you subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and hit that like button. We really appreciate it.